liberty, and justice for all.
I'd like you all to please remain standing for a moment of silence for members of the first responders who lost their lives, for those who are currently battling the raging fires in the western area of the United States, and those who are heroically protecting citizens in the wake of the civil disturbances. Thank you. Please be seated. The first award presentation will be going to be done by Major Javier Ruiz, Town of Miami Lakes Major who is Miami Lakes Police Department. Major?
Thank you, Nancy. Good afternoon. First of all, we'd like to thank the Public Safety Committee and all the town staff. Every single year, they get together and they do us a huge honor by recognizing the service that our police and fire do, and we're eternally grateful to you and your staff and the town staff for all the recognition and for all the support that we get. It is my honor today to present the award for Police Department Employee of the Year to Public Service Aide Vanessa Alonso. And I'd like to have Vanessa come up here. You can, please. Whenever we're sitting down and discussing who we want to nominate for the award, one name with my command staff kept coming up in terms of continued dedication to duty. And I asked for all my sources and all the supervisors and officers as well. And they all kept indicating that you have distinguished yourself in the performance of your duties over the last several years. Vanessa was assigned to the Town of Miami Lakes Police Section back in 2016, but she's been working for the department since 1998 and in this area since 1998 as well, back when Miami Lakes wasn't even incorporated yet. Her primary responsibilities as a public service aide is she responds to a wide variety of calls, which include traffic crashes, burglary, stolen vehicles, lost and stolen tags, fraud reports, other types of reports, theft, vandalism, and PSA responsibilities greatly impact the job that we do as sworn officers, because it allows sworn personnel to provide additions to the community, an unbelievable support role that we have within our department. But not only that, Vanessa's dedication has gone above and beyond. She's always getting to incidents faster than some of our police officers do. Her remarkable attention to detail has led to her being relied upon by her supervisor to review incident reports and traffic crashes for accuracy, and she's taught a thing or two to several officers on our staff. She volunteers to handle calls that sometimes are assigned to sworn personnel as well. Since her assignment to the Town of Miami Lakes, she's responded to 2,147 calls for service, and she has handled 1,335 traffic crashes. That's amazing. And as a result of her outstanding efforts, the community has substantially benefited from the increased availability of our officers providing police services. Participated in special events by providing traffic control, such as the Jingle Bell Jog and the Brianna Vergara 5K, and she actually worked on duty during the Hurricane Irma as well. And in the town, we wear multiple hats. We wear, I'm both a captain, a chief, a major. I have several several hats. My lieutenant is sometimes the major, and sometimes he's a captain, and sometimes he's a sergeant. Vanessa has worn multiple hats as well. She covers for the whole administrative unit whenever they require assistance. So additional responsibilities such as processing payroll, taking mail, secretarial work, running police crime analyst reports, reviewing police reports, reviewing traffic crash reports, and routing them to the appropriate entity. For all these reasons, it's my great honor and a great pleasure to present you, along with the Public Safety Committee, with this award. We're very proud of the contribution and the dedication to duty. And on a personal note, I know Vanessa, I've known her for so many years, and her family, and I'm so proud as a friend to be presenting you with this as well.
It's easy when your peers and my supervisor are always backing up, and it makes it enjoyable to just come to work. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Vanessa. You make us proud. And now we are going to present the Town of Miami Lakes Firefighter Award, presented by Chief Danny Cardeso.
I need my glasses, my eyesight's not as good as the majors. So first I'd like to say thank you to the Town of Miami Lakes elected officials, executive staff, town staffers, Madam Chairwoman Rogers of the Public Safety Committee, and the members of that committee for taking the time to acknowledge the service and division chief in charge of the resources that are in the north end of the county on beach shift. Among them is the Town of Miami Lakes, which, as you know, our department serves. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to be here today to present, along with Chairwoman Rogers, the Firefighter of the Year Award for the Town of Miami Lakes, the firefighter Ivan Siegel. He was a 14-year veteran of the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Department. He's been serving the residents of the Town of Miami Lakes continuously for the past 3 years as a member of Engine Company No. 1 on A shift, which is right up the street on 67th Avenue. What Firefighter Siegel is being recognized for is a task of extreme difficulty. Rescuing someone from a submerged vehicle is a very difficult task, compounded by doing it at night, and the outcome which we had in this incident, which is actually not that common. Unfortunately, most people that drown or are trapped in vehicles underwater are not successfully rescued. So on January 1st, 2019, not long after people were going home from the New Year's Eve parties at 01:30 hours in the morning, and shortly after the commencement of the new year, platform 64 from the west side of the town was dispatched to a motor vehicle accident at 7218 Jacaranda Lane. Shortly after the initial dispatch, and based on additional information, the alarm was upgraded to a dive assignment, which means additional resources were added to that dispatch to be able to handle a car in the water with reports of people trapped. Platform 64 arrived first and gave a sight of one vehicle in the water with reports of 2 victims still inside the vehicle. Platform 64 quickly requested air rescue, and not having any divers on board themselves, began setting up other ancillary equipment that is necessary for the successful outcome of these incidents. 1 minute later, Engine 1 and Rescue 1 arrived. On board Engine 1 was firefighter Ivan Siegel, and along with another diver, they arrived to rapidly enter the water. Upon entering the water, minutes after submerging beneath the water, they found a vehicle about 20 feet from the shoreline and at a depth of approximately 15 feet. Firefighter Siegel and his partner quickly found the first victim, brought her to the surface, and handed her off to another rescue crew that was waiting on the shore, Rescue 44, to begin resuscitative efforts and medical care. A positive outcome in this scenario is not oftentimes achieved. Along with his dive partner, firefighter Siegel did not waste any time after handing off the first victim to Rescue 44. They continued their underwater search for a second victim, who was later found by another set of divers. The quick rescue and quick action performed by successful interpretation of the first victim. It's not every day that a responder gets to not only meet, but have present the person that they rescued from an incident when they're being recognized for an award. But that person is here today. Ms. Desiree Joseph, if you can stand up please, and a round of applause. And she's also accompanied by her grandmother, Ms. Laura Regalado. Firefighter Siegel is extremely proud to present this award to you not only as a chief in the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Department, but as a resident of the town. Congratulations on your achievement.
Like I said, sometimes we don't get the outcome, that's the most positive, but in this case, it ended up, very joyful one. It's very honored to be given this and to be, recognized. And I definitely, want to thank the rest of the crews that were there that night, because, like I said, had it, not had it all set up, it would have been more difficult. So it's a very team effort when we do these kind of saves. Well, that's it. I just want to say thank you again, and I appreciate it. And I love working here in Miami Lakes. I've been here pretty much my whole 14 years. Been in the restaurant shift. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very glad. Congratulations to our 2020 First Responder Appreciation Award recipients. Thank you to those of you who were able to attend the ceremony and all of you who are watching. via social media. I'd also like to take this opportunity, if I may, to give a special thank you. I knew I was going to do this. To our colleague, our public safety police representative, Officer Rodriguez. I wish you could have been here with us to celebrate with us, and I'm praying for your continued speed and recovery. Can't wait to hear you back in service, our friend. We love you, we miss you. 0509.